Hello, everyone. Hey, Comft Blanky, Him North, Zoe, Katie, Ashley, hello. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. Az, good to see you. Happy Saturday. Guys, and also let me welcome to the chat a new member of our family. Um, the giant zit on my chin. And I know it doesn't look crazy. It kind of looks crazy. I have a pimple patch on top of it, and it is still gigantic. So welcome to the chat. Welcome. Boo. Hunter and Amelia, hello. Yeah. So yeah, I'm dealing with that today. We love to see it. I love that I'm turning a giant birthday, a big giant uncomfortable birthday, accompanied by the most teenage behavior that my face could possibly do. Don't you love that? When you're like, a birthday, that probably means that I'm like less close to the point where I'm going to be getting giant zits, right? Wrong. As someone who is broke out, I am not bothered. Tackles Hunter and snuggles into him. Aw, cute. I never associate the two of you together, and then when it comes up, I'm like, oh my god, that's so cute. I forget. I'm just like, people. But now I'll remember. Guys, I got my birthday nails from afar. You see them. You see how cute they are. You know what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a close-up on these babies. It's his head. Look at these. Look at these babies. Heck them out, guys. Okay? Other hand. Same vibe. Can you even handle my nails right now? Insane. Birthday nails. Look, they look like freaking jewelry. Okay, focus. Can you focus? This hand doesn't want to focus. Focus on them. Thank you. There you go. There you go. I am obsessed. The ring finger looks like freaking jewelry. Anyways, guys. I had to hold my hand up there for so long. It looks so good. Thank you, Mandy. Welcome in Zoe, Jen's life. Eddie, hello. Welcome in. Karina, hello. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, everybody. I love them. Very fun. My nail tech, when I showed him the nails, were like, he was like, oh my god. He was like, this is my favorite, like, inspiration that you brought me to do your nails. That was so happy. You know, when your nail tech gets excited for your nails, you're like, this is gonna be a good set. Because they're hyped to do it, and I'm hyped and it's just like, this nail, when I showed the inspo, he was like, no, but we're gonna do it extra, you know? He was like, let's put cat's eye on top of it. Let's do a little gold border. Let's put some rhinestones. Like, he really went all in. Currently on my island, I mean, half lurking today. Sounds good. I'm glad you love the thumbnail. I thought it was really cute and fun. Today we're going to be doing like big to-do list vibes. I put it in the description as well, but we're going to be gifting my villagers because I gotta get those photos on this island. I have not gotten a single photo yet. That's because I haven't been prioritizing it as much. Currently remodeling Maddie's home. If I hadn't set alarm, I would have totally missed the start of stream. Aw, I love that. You can tell he loves what he does. Oh yeah, and it was really fun. Like, sometimes I bring in the inspo. Oh my god, guys, and I completely forgot. You know how I showed you the fish nails like so many times, and I was like, they weren't able to do it. The one nail tech before I went to this guy, she was like, no, I can't. I'm not gonna do that. It basically just like turned me down for my fish nails. I showed my nail tech. Guess what? He was like, "Oh, I've done those kind of nails before. I'm going to be doing my fish nails in the summer, and I'm so excited for it. I cannot wait." But these did surely cost me a pretty penny, and we're going to be going simple next time. You better believe I'm going to make these babies last for 4 weeks. You better believe. And if they're doing good, why not 5? Like, we're going to be stretching my purchase when it comes to these nails. Let's just say that. Spending money that I don't really have, but we're doing it anyways, 'cause it's my birthday. I forgot we were playing Stardew on Goldie's stream, and it's all crazy disorganized. Finally caught a stream. Love your nails. Thank you, Christine. I'm glad you pilfer Jess's tech. Oh my god, so funny on that. Oh, I missed the nails. Okay, you have to see them. Laura Megan, you have to see them. Stardew layout jump scare. Look at them. They're so beautiful. I literally love them so much. There's the thumb. I love them so much. There they are. I love them. So yeah, to-do list vibes. We're gifting my villagers. That is the first thing that we're gonna do. As well as we need to do some time travel-y things. Oh my gosh, they're stunning. I know you did such a good job. I love them so much. I've never done that little like gold border thing, but I'm obsessed with it. We're changing out the inclines and bridges to red slowly, bit by bit. We need to decorate the canal area on my island. I have been putting this off for so long. As I said in the description, I've been putting this area off. Wait, the way I've been putting this area off is a criminal offense. Like, this area has been so undecorated for so long, it's actually pissing me off. Hey, beauty baby beauty, hello. And King Posca, also welcome. Okay, and then finally, we have to do our farm to table restaurant as well. And let me see if the sound didn't just increase to a ridiculous amount. It kind of did, so I'll turn down the game sound a little bit there. This is the criminal offense area in question. As you can see, it's got custom designs on the ground, but it is not, like, decorated. I think what I would like to do is put, like, some seating, you know, some bikes, some fencing. We definitely need more fencing in this area. Some street lights that actually make sense for the area would be great. Some cherry blossom petal piles, you know, bug models, whatever the heck we can get our hands on. Also, it's cherry blossom season because I didn't intentionally set it to this time, but I think it just feels correct. Like, I didn't think that I wanted to set this island during cherry blossom season, but like, why wouldn't I? It's pink and red. I found those Alani shakes at Five Below, picked one up to try fruity cereal and cookies and cream to try. The cereal one is so good. Also, hey Banku, how are you doing? Yes. I know this theme is so adorable. I really do love it too. So let's start off by demolishing an incline or bridge. I think we're gonna do an incline. Get over here, Tommy boy. What are you guys up to though? It is Saturday. I did laundry bright and early, and I have a story related to laundry to tell you about. I went down to my laundry room. My laundry room at my building has like a key fob to get into it. So I take my keys. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. I take my keys down. I of course lock my apartment door behind me, go down to the laundry room. I for some reason decide to put my keys into the laundry basket. Hey Elfo. I put my keys into the laundry basket, not into my pocket, which is where they should go, but I put them into the laundry basket, okay? Follow me. So I went down to the laundry room, I put my laundry in, I leave my laundry basket down in the, you see where this is going? My laundry basket sitting on top of the washing machine. Okay. Hey, comfy blankie, redesigning cardigan, nice, playing Pokemon Legends, let's freaking go, chilling. Chilling is awesome, especially after a night of bad sleep. You gotta recoup. Working on Pink Island. Nice, just chilled, not even getting dressed today. So guys, I walk out of my laundry room, which you need to use a key fob to get into, and the door closes behind me. I think nothing of it. I have the keys, right? I get to the elevator, I get in the elevator, I start looking for my keys. Guess what? I don't have my keys. They're not with me. They're in the laundry room. And guess who woke up extra early today and started laundry at 7 a.m. on a Saturday to miss the rush? So 7 a.m. on a Saturday, there's not a whole lot of people coming in and out of the lobby that I can catch and say, oh, could you please open up the laundry room for me? I locked my keys in there. So I text my building manager. I'm so apologetic. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I locked my keys in the laundry room. You cannot tell where it's going. You can't tell where it's going because it's so embarrassing. So he comes down. Thankfully, he answers right away and comes down to let me into the laundry room. I go into the laundry room and I'm like, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Go in, look in my laundry basket. Guess what? They're not in the laundry basket. And I hear what you're saying. You're saying, oh my God, they're in the washing machine. No. I feel around for a second to my pockets. Guess what? They were in my back pocket the whole time. They were actually in my back pocket the whole time. And I just didn't realize. So I unnecessarily bothered my building manager at 7 a.m. on a Saturday. You knew it. Why didn't I check my back pocket? Like, I could have sworn to you up and down that I checked that pocket. But apparently, I didn't check that pocket. Girl, I was pissed off. And I was so apologetic to my building manager. I felt awful. I literally felt so awful. Also, I got shaded by an older woman in my elevator the other day. I got shaded by a lady in the elevator, okay? Another story. I was coming in. Oh my god, it's Lolly visiting! Okay, that's freaking cute. Every now and again, they really do their big one with the visitors. Weber! Hold on, could you be Taya? It's me, remember? We used to be same living island buds together, you know. Let's freaking go. Anyway, I wanted to check out the hotel snack situation, so here I am. Great to see you again. I'm only here for a bit. We should hang, just like the good old days, Qua. I mean, honestly... good hotel visitors today. Great ones. Too bad they wore the exact same outfit as each other. I literally have two outfits there. It's the coffee bean boy. Salem says hi. Nice. So. I was shaded in the elevator. I was in the basement and a lady comes down the elevator with her husband and, she doesn't get off on the basement floor because she's holding a bag of garbage. The garbage is on the ground floor. So she was like, oh, I forgot to hit G and go to the ground floor to get, to take my garbage out. And I was like, I literally do that all the time. We got, you know, chuckling about it a little bit and that was that, right? We're going back up to the ground floor and she just randomly, after we had chatted about, oh, the silliness of getting off on the wrong floor, she turns to me suddenly and says, No work today? Because it's 11 a.m. and I'm coming back home with a Tim Hortons coffee. Hey, girl, you don't know if I work from home. You don't know if I worked all night. No work today is like, I don't know why I felt so like she like reset my factory settings when she asked me that. I was so taken back by her asking, no work today? 11 a.m. me come. Well, no, actually, I did. But I said, no, well, actually, I just came from work because I had walked Pilot, my nephew, the dog. Anyways, this little old lady. Is that funny that I say that she shaded me? That's what it felt like. It felt like shade. I'm like, girl, you forgot to hit G. Let's not discuss work. I should have said I'm retired. That would have been funny. I didn't know Weber left my island to go on vacation. You should have said mind your damn business. Exactly. Excuse me? We're going to start by gifting my villagers. So I had to get some wrapping paper. Oh, let's go here and see what fossils I have. Do I have any fossils? I literally don't have any fossils. I have gifted them all away. Do I have fruit? I do have fruit. Let's do apples then. Yeah, she was probably trying to make small talk, but just not good at it. It's true. I got flustered. I genuinely got flustered by it. So I am going to be wrapping 2 apples together. I don't think that actually all of my villagers can be gifted yet because I haven't talked to them enough. Like, I feel like Fuchsia just got here, even though she didn't. And then I just amiiboed in Marshall as well, but I still will talk to them. And I'm gonna wrap up 5 wrappings of 2. Sometimes I do wrap up 3 together. Can't blame her. I suck at making small talk to IRL. It was just funny to be like, no work? Because I'm walking into the apartment with a coffee in my hand. I did look very much like a lady of leisure. So, it's fair. It just caught me way off guard. Let's see what Puck is up to. It's Taya. I know. I haven't seen you in a bit. I've been on my other island. Here's a gift. It's apples. And I know he's fully not going to give me his photo yet because he's barely been here, but still. One second, I gotta blow my nose. I had a crazy week. I went to karaoke. Honestly, same. I also would have been caught off guard. I'm socially awkward, IRL. What did he give me? An after-school jacket. I didn't realize how heavy Salem is when he gets comfy on your arm. Oh no. I know, Onigiri just sitting there on the shelf. I'm like, I'll get to you maybe in the summer. Honestly. Marshall! I did end up moving here just like you said. I haven't even talked to him since he moved. I think I just recorded that short. No, I've played on Granola since I recorded that short. Yep, Here's where the magic happens. Love cooking with my simple kettle. From spanakopita to carbonara, I can make anything. You're making carbonara with a kettle? This man's got some life hacks. You need to be on TikTok. Marshall, you need to get yourself on TikTok, okay? Because they would eat that shit up. My man. Why is my camera on? I'm not centered in my view. No, this way. There we go. I only have 2 dreamies left to get for my island. Galaxy and Dobie. Galaxy? Ione? Gala. Got it. Dobie will be the grumpy old man on my all pink island. Aw. Fuchsia. 2 weeks. That's not too bad. That's funny that I thought you meant Ione, because like Galaxy Tail. Is the sound off? Yes. The sound is very off. The timing is off on it. Well, that's annoying. I'm gonna get some lo-fi. Just 1 second. Let me get some lo-fi. Okay. Let me just mute this. Turn down the desktop audio so I don't break anybody's eardrums while I get this. Okay. Okay, that's loud for me. I need to turn down on a lot. Okay, let me know how the volume is on that lo-fi. We'll just do that instead because the sound from the game was really off. I've been liking game sound lately, but because whenever I find nice music, it never ends up being something that I can use long term. And Harris Heller took all of their music off YouTube, unfortunately. I can't find it anywhere. And I don't have Spotify anymore, so it's just a whole thing. It's a whole 9 yards. Oh, he's sitting. You know what? I'll trick you into standing up by taking out my camera. The villagers can't resist to stand up. Once you have your camera out, they realize they've never... She's just such a little princess. You are really going through that soda, my guy. Don't you feel like standing up? Sometimes the camera trick doesn't work. Well, unfortunately, I'm just gonna go in. Oh, Gala's there. Let's get Gala. I'm sorry. Hiding out reading a good book. Oh, somebody is calling to me. Tipper! I hope you can wait 1 second, Tipper, while I gift that. Everybody's so excited. Let me know if the background lo-fi is too loud, or if it's okay, or too quiet. A surplus of water eggs. I wish we could sort furniture by how many tiles they take up. Oh, interesting. That would be useful. Hey, Julia, how are you? I had a very long day, so I can't stay, unfortunately. Have a great stream. Don't forget to hydrate and hit that like button. Elfo, I'm sorry you had a long day, but I hope you have a good rest of your night and you sleep super soundly, and I will drink water for sure. Hey Kayla, welcome in. Just sleepy today. How are you? I'm also a bit sleepy. This week I've been a little bit low energy. I've been feeling like up and down a little bit, you know? Really banking a lot on that medication. Please start to work. If you could just kick in any day now and just like start to work and affect my mood in a positive way, that'd be fantastic. Wouldn't it just be a dream? Wouldn't it be a delight? Hey Gail, I'm back. And I can't even gift you anything? Talked to you a couple times. Oh, I heard Tutu isn't feeling well, Snacky. Well, well, well. So real. If you could just fix my entire self, please. Thank you. That would be fantastic. That would be amazing. If you could just rewire my brain for a hot minute, that'd be fantastic. Good. Oh my god, that genuinely did spook me. Seeing that man. Zipper. Zipper? Yeah, zipper. They're literally pointing at the fact that he has a zipper on his body. I was lurking while I made some food and coffee. Nice. That man. Oh, that got me. Yeah, this week I've been a little bit down, honestly. Sounds like you have two of my villagers from my current island, Dom and Tutu. Aww. Here's some medicine. Aww. Did... Oh my god, my headphones just like cut out on the one side, but I think they're back. I don't think that it's the music that just went to right headphone only. I think it's okay. Freaking out! Egg sushi costume, thank you. Mother Nature is visiting me this week, so that's fun. It's super overcast and rainy today, so the vibes are definitely bed rotting today. I know, I feel like we're at that point in the winter where hibernation is not an option anymore. Hibernation is simply a requirement of staying alive and being positive. Look at this fit that she has gathered. That is quite the outfit. A gift that I gave her, and also an outfit that I made. In German, his name is wordplay on an Easter bunny, since his name is Osterhase, which sounds like Osterhas. Easter bunny. Oh, okay. 2 weeks until spring. You're gonna give me orc flooring. Oh my gosh, Tutu's already given me flooring. Let's freaking go. Maybe my friendship level is higher than I thought with her. It is so cute. The gray pats are adorable. Okay, we need to wrap up some more apples before we gift the next person. And I'm hoping Dom can just stand up from here. He has really planted his butt. Oh, Ella, how are you? You wouldn't believe my collection of sky eggs. Everybody wants to give me eggs. I want to eat those grapes. Look like they'd pop like boba. Okay, let's get some more. It's portioned out. I don't know if I can gift Vladimir yet. He's bench rotting. Aw. Oh yeah, this is Shari's house. I was like, I know this house, and for some reason, a lot of these villagers are new. Nobody was asking to move out for such a long time. Oh my god, I just remembered how I decorated Shari's house on Papagayo, and it was so cute. Maybe I'll redecorate her house in a similar way. Her house, I think, was one of the first ones that I redecorated when we got HHP. And I unlocked the ability to redecorate villager houses. A peach pie? Oh, I already know it. Oh. Oh yeah, I can't gift her yet. Okay. I absolutely love my rose bed. Aww. Doesn't matter what kind of day I've had, the instant I fall into this bad boy, I'm out like a light. So cute. I know, peach pie sounds delicious. I don't think I've ever had peach pie. I love when it's like almost the end of the time. Like it's almost bedtime and then like, oh wait, the live stream is on. And then I just sit here watching this live stream and crochet. Aw, so cute. I gotta say, this is not the interior I imagined for Shari. I did not know she had such a cute room. That's iconic. I am so sorry, Mr. Vladimir, that I abandoned you for a time. And here is a gift for my apology. Little tooth. Is that supposed to be 2 teeth? Because there's no line in between. And if that's 1 tooth, that is a wide tooth. I'm gonna imagine that it's 2 teeth. Okay. His shocked face is hilarious. I need to work on my granny square quilt blanket. Aw, he's part beaver. Oh, I can see that. I hope he never gets a toothache. Ugh, he's really bench maxing. He's really sofa maxing and soda maxing. He's really on there. Maybe if I emote at him, it'll tire him out. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Look at his little chin! He's so freaking cute. That's my birthday twin. Why is that so silly to me? Vladimir was originally one of my dreamies for my current island. I hope I can get him for an island in the future. Aww. Guys, he's actually not sitting. He's doing a really long squat. Oh yes, I already gifted. Who was that again? I'm so used to the way that the houses were before. I'm like, that's Opal. That's Marshall. Got it, got it. That's gonna take me a second. I'm gonna have to rearrange their houses, I think, because of the way that I liked the neighborhoods to be reorganized. I kind of want Marshall to be next to a snooty villager Sid, I need your help. I need to point at things. Where is Sid? There we go. Welcome, Sid the pointer. I like to have the snooties up on this little cliff together, and right now this is the jock villager, and the jock villager should be down here where Tutu's house is right now. So Tutu needs to be back here. And really, these two should be a cranky and a normal villager. So we already have Gala here. Actually, I would prefer it was Tipper back here with Vladimir. That's what I want. And then I would like it if the Sisterly and Peppy, if there was a Sisterly and Peppy over here. So Fuchsia's got to be back here with Tutu. Everybody's got to be reorganized. Puck is in the right place. Tipper's in the right place. That's pretty much it. All the rest of them got to do a giant shuffle. Although now we have... Wait. Is Tipper... Okay, you know what? I'm not doing this right now. I'm not doing this right now. Okay, we've gifted all the villagers that can be gifted because Dom is just sitting there and not getting up. So it's time to move on with my freaking life because you're just freaking just sitting like this. Time to put someone on the beach. It's true. Let's just move someone to the beach then, because yes, that's a lot of moving around. That's how I picture them in my head. It's by personality where they should be located. Because I'm so used to where they were by Coffee Core just based on their personality. Let's get this in order. So I did karaoke and we sang one of the whitest songs ever by Our Lady Peace, Superman's Dead, which is really, really a fun song, but I only know that it's the whitest song because I looked at the three other people. So there was like three, you know, the one person has like Greek ancestry, the other person is like from South America, white enough that we all knew this song, but the other three people who were with us are Sri Lankan, and they like, the two of them just like zoned in on the iPad to pick their next song, and my other friend was just like looking around like, okay, what is this song? And the other three of us are just like, why, yeah, is it in my head? Ah, ah, woo, ah, ah, woo, ah, ah, woo. It was very distinctive. It was very like, this is just, you don't have to know this one. It was good. I looked over at my friend and I was like, this is white culture. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I am going to absolutely crush this one. I know. What is it? Oh my god, I need to look up the lyrics to that. And I've already Googled them once today. Our Lady Peace. Superman's Dead. I feel like the whitest song is Don't Stop Believing by Journey. That one is good. There's one part where you're singing the same word over. Oh yeah. Doesn't N-A, 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 that the world's a subway, subway, yeah. I think it's singing N-A, 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 N-A. Oh, it's alone, 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 and I'm thinking, why, yeah. Isn't in my head. Anyways, wow, I just completely my brain went to another place entirely. I've had that song stuck on my head for like, I went on Thursday. It's been stuck in my head ever since. Ever since. Let's move Tutu for starters, because her house is really in the wrong place. Also, I don't think I know that song. So I don't know. So what does this mean? Oh, okay. Maybe I honestly think it's like Canadian too, because Our Lady Peace is from Canada. I found out today. Yeah, I went and looked it up and I may have heard it once as a kid or something. I think it's very Canadian. I think that might be why. Because we were all, well, half of us were really crushing it. We were going hard. You're an ordinary boy, ordinary name, but ordinary's just not good enough today. They're probably bigger than, like, I know one of their songs. It was really fun. Also, I put on, I did sing Naked in Manhattan, and that was very fun. It's very, like, party vibes. That was a good hit. I did like that. My one friend was incredibly hyper and she was just crushing it. And I felt like a little bit lower energy, unfortunately. I could not keep up. How has it been 40 minutes already? The stream just started! That is wild. Chopper Run is always fun. It was really good. And then also, somebody else put on Please, Please, Please. And I was like, this song goes so hard at karaoke. I do need to hydrate. I'm gonna move this over. I have a friend who does theater and it's always a blast doing karaoke with her. That's so cute. Actually, I kind of like that better. Oh, there's a little... Why am I getting so obsessed with reorganizing these? I don't know why, but just needed to happen. Hey, King Note! Welcome in. This is just a temporary placement. I'm really locking in a way that I didn't expect. This is the spot. Yeah, my friend who also turned 40, she turned 40 already. But our birthday is within like 3 weeks of each other. And so her and I had this birthday party together and she invited 2 of her cousins. So it was the 6 of us at this thing. And her 2 cousins were phenomenal at karaoke. It was incredible. Like they just had really good voices, but they were also like just really good at picking songs. Like every time they picked a song, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh." But except for the they were like good at rapping. Like they were rapping all the songs too, and I was like, I don't pick rap songs because I'm like I will mess it up. Like I can't, if I'm like by myself, I'll kind of like through the rap parts, but they were like picking them especially for that. What did they do? Oh my god, they did one that I was like, I do not know this song at all, which is probably why I can't remember it, but they did one that was so fun and I was like, I would never have picked this song to put it on, but I'm so glad that somebody did. It was very fun. I love rap. I love Dochi, but there's no way that I can pick a Dochi song and keep up with it. Like, imagine me putting on Catfish. Like, I'm gonna be catching like 3 words. And I'm gonna be loving it because I just love that song. But still. Right. Now we're on to a different task because we've demolished this bridge this incline next to me will be demolished tomorrow. And then we can... Oop, I gotta drop my medicine back off at the pharmacy. I'm gonna keep the apples because when we time travel... And also... why are my tools at the top right? That's illegal. It just got very windy. Feel the wind just like blowing into my apartment so strong, but I'm not mad about it because it's like 27 degrees in here as per usual. Oh, thank you, Amelia. My brother was a rapper and he's still a producer. I have a lot of practice and coaching. That's so nice. Oh, yes, I had to put this recipe too. Why did I even go to the beach? I don't even know why I went down onto the beach. Actually, I just realized that was not the efficient path to take at all. Okay, to the farm area, finally, to start a decorating task. Oh, cute. So let's pass by Dom to see if he's finally stood up. Aha! I bet I can find one of his old songs on YouTube. I'll post it in Discord. Nice! A frog costume. Cute. Okay. Now, back to this area back here. So, this little farm, I really love it, but I want to change it to a farm-to-table restaurant, romantic style. And I really love it, so I still want to keep it pretty much intact. I am going to take down a build from Dobie from Retirement Forest Granola right now. This build is very sacred and it kind of hurts me to take it down, which is why I have to take it down very quickly without thinking about it too much. What I want to do for this farm is move this central path over slightly. I think what I'd like to do is you come down here and then the path to kind of like come to the side here and cut up over here. Because then what I can do is alternate in other crops between the ones that are on this side and have all of the same crops available, but in less space. Finish Maddie's home. BRB, gonna grab something to eat. Sounds good. Let's get into construction mode. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this. The other thing is that I have fruit trees on the left there, and I would like to remove these fruit trees. So I'm gonna get some as gonna have to reorganize this area quite a bit. Which is why I've been putting it off. I have a lot of roost sable cookies, apparently. Let me eat one. Maddie's house looks so nice. Aww. Maddie is so cute. I've never had her on an island, but I would love to have her on an island in the future. Ooh, it feels so weird. Taking that, it's funny how like you get so used to the way that something is on your island after it's been there for a while. This was one of the first builds that I did on when I moved this island over to this layout. Not even when I started Coffee Core, but when I moved it over to this layout. I do want to change out the fencing as well to like white picket fencing, because the country fence is not giving as much Valentine's-y vibe. I'm hoping that the restaurant here can kind of span over the land and onto the beach. And oh. Well, that happened way too fast, but I feel like I did pick up a lot of stuff. Just gonna put in the stuff that I know I'm not gonna put back. Fence, broadcast. I'll put away the apples too. I can grab out apples again. That'll be cute. Some seaside seating. Exactly. Some SSS. I think I'm also gonna move this stuff. Oh yes, I can put away all the stuff that was used for Dobie's little boat paint area. Yacht. Yes. Oh, that works out perfectly. Can I shove this back a little bit? No. Maybe I won't have it like right next to the tree. Yeah, that's cute. I can put the wheelbarrow. I thought I had. Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to get one out then. I think I picked it up and put it away by accident. Overall, the vibe for today is kind of to-do list will help with mental health, I guess. That's kind of, honestly, yesterday I made a to-do list and something about the to-do list itself, like, propelled me into action. I can't describe it. It's like my home was very messy in a way that there's a certain level of mess that your home gets to where you're like, I literally can't abide by this anymore, you know? Yeah. It can be so healing. It can also just be like when you finally snap out of like a bit of a depressive spiral, it can happen really fast, like almost before you even realize like, oh, that's what's happening right now. You're snapping out of it. So I think that was the vibe yesterday, was I would just started to kind of pull my head up out of the ground. Amelia, thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your night. Eddie, let's see how many houses I can finish decorating this stream. Nice. I feel that. I cleaned the pile of junk in the corner of my office yesterday. And it, honestly, I will say, also, it's the shittiest thing ever that is what helps. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, yeah, because when you clean your space and then it feels so good. Because sometimes it's like there was a big time rebellious part of my brain that was like, oh, No, that won't help at all. I don't need to be helped in that way. Like, I don't need to do that because, you know, I don't know what it was about. I felt angry that I knew that that was what I had to do. I really rebelled against it. I did not want to clean up my space, even though I had just an inkling of a feeling that it would help me. It was a hard one. It was a hard one this week. It's funny because I went to therapy on Monday, as always, and I was telling my therapist, I was like, well, you know, like my emotions, you know, one week I'm up, the next week I'm down, and it's like kind of annoying. Like, and I just said to her, like, you've probably seen that. Oh, I didn't mean to pick those carrots. I was like, you've probably seen me, like, my emotions are up and down, and she was like, yeah. Yeah, of course I have. Like, I see you every week. Yes, of course I know that your emotions go up and down. It was just funny the way that she just looked at me as if I thought that I was saying something like revolutionary. I'm still recovering from autistic burnout. I've made a lot of progress and still was doing a lot better until recent sadness, which caused my personal care to slide back a bit, but I can feel it coming back around slowly. I'm glad you can feel it coming back around. It's rough when it kind of like falls off for a second and you don't even realize that it's fallen off until you've fallen off for quite some time, and then you're like, oh god, I gotta get back out of here. Yeah, like, what's the point of all this? Exactly. Anyways, so she was like, of course, I know that you tend to, like, go back and forth with your mental health. Like, not mental health, but with my moods, specifically. I think if I stagger the vegetables a little bit like this, then I might be able to fit. I can move them over, certainly. This is gonna look messy before it gets better. This farm is gonna be giving chaos before it gives us any reasonable harvest. I'm gonna have to move these as well. I'm so self-aware I can feel myself slipping immediately. I don't realize it. I think it's because for me it's more of like a mood. I feel it before I know it, is the problem. Just like real life gardening, honestly. So I'm gonna have to move these ones up a tile. I think that's what will do it. And then I can stack everything in a different way. And I'm gonna have to, of course, change out these tiles. One thing at a time. I've been feeling so burnt out lately. I'm constantly tired, but then haven't had a week off since September. I finally have a week off coming up and I can't wait. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you that you have a week off. That's a long time to not have time off. Also, I don't know if you get paid time off, but if you get paid time off, then you really need to take that because otherwise you're being very much underpaid because they owe you pay for time you take off. So if you don't take the time off, it's like they got away with not paying you for that kind of thing. Okay, that will give me a big open area over here and still integrity of the farm vibe. I hope I can fit all these things. I think I'm going to be missing out on these pumpkins, so I might be able to leave these pumpkins or move these pumpkins down slightly. Actually, that's probably what I'll do. I know the week off will be so good. I hope you have a really awesome week. My problem is depression makes me do nothing other than the bare minimum to survive. So my surroundings get terrible, and then I enter the shame spiral, which paralyzes me, which only makes it worse. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, and that's so valid, Mandy. Honestly, I always have to have an outside pressure to make me finally do something about it. That is partly what I need as well. But I feel like I have just this like weird rebellious side of me that just wants to be like, if somebody tells me to do it, immediately I'm like, ugh, no, now I'm not. So bad. Just like, listen, they're telling you something that you need to pay attention to because it will help you. They're not just trying to control you or something. I don't know, some weird shit gets in my head. Yes, it's paid time off. I'm not allowed to take a holiday. And thank you, Jess! I'm just gonna finish reading Laura Megan's chat. Is closed as peak time. I have nothing planned so far except taking my granddad out for a breakfast one day. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much, Jessie, for 10 gifted memberships. Toffee Trees, Aria, FP, Eureka's Creations, Woolly Shy Guy, Kinkin, Shaky, Tabitha McKenzie, Rainbow Trash, and Nex. Welcome in. Thank you, Jessica. How are you doing today, sister? How's your back? I was saying something too before. I'm gonna scroll back up for a second. Oh yes, doing the bare minimum to minimum. I think I think I've really, for a lot of my life, obviously, like, being diagnosed with bipolar is different from, like, knowing that that's what I'm dealing with is different from being like, I think that's what I'm dealing with, and knowing now that that's what I'm dealing with makes me so much more compassionate for my past self, I will say, because now I realize when people in my life past people in my life tried to, like, kind of gaslight me out of my emotions, and now I'm like, oh my god, so I was feeling as low as I felt I was feeling. You know what I mean? I'm good, just relaxing. Nice. It's been a while now. How have you all been? Hey, Willie Shy Guy, good to see you. Welcome in. The thing about not wanting to do something just because someone else told you is called PDA, pathological demand avoidance. It's common in a lot of neurodivergence. Yeah, partly I think there's some of that going. I really get, like, I don't know what that, it's like the second that somebody tells me to do something, I'm like, ugh, no. I'm all for people doing their own research, but I think it's important to get a real diagnosis. Oh, 100%. But it's validating now, looking in hindsight and being like, okay, so not only are your emotions valid, like, all the time, if you're having an emotion, hey, that's all you need. That's all you need to say is, I'm having XYZ emotion, and there shouldn't be anybody who's like, no, you're not feeling that. Because that's what you're feeling. Only you know what you feel, right? Yeah. Like, when I was going into the hospital because my heart hurt because of stress from work, it was not just stress from work, it was also my own brain doing stuff. Now I know. Oh, I did have enough room for the white pumpkins to be up there. Oh, okay, I am gonna move the white pumpkins then too, actually. I didn't even think about that. Getting a diagnosis is a double-edged sword because it's so validating, and then it can also be really hard to grieve what could have been if you had had the right support earlier. Okay, that's exactly the emotional roller coaster that I've been on. 100%. At first I was like, that makes so much sense. Holy shit, I'm so glad that I know now. And then immediately it was like run back in my brain, like, so when that happened, and so when this happened, and then immediately just being like, okay, so cool. I'm gonna move the carrots because I'm gonna put the pumpkins here so that all the pumpkins are together. Demand avoidance can also come as a result of trauma around overbearing parent or strict religious beliefs as children. Bingo bango. Bingo bango. Yeah, that's cute. That's cute! I like that! Oh, that's where the wheelbarrow was. Okay, I thought that I didn't. I was like, did I imagine having a wheelbarrow over here? Okay. And then the carrots can go here. Oops. Nature and nurture both play a part, 100%. I've been doing a lot of soul searching and I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. Something just don't add up, and I always feel like I'm so different to people around me, but it can take up to 18 months. Oh my goodness. The UK, honestly, England, slow medical system. That's a long time to get a diagnosis through the NHS, but I can't afford to go private. That's... See, I've heard that it's slow, and I'm like, yeah, Canada's slow too, but I think the NHS is on a different level. I hope you can start the process though, and get some answers, because the moment when you get the answers is gonna feel, you know, very alleviating either way. Our health service has been worn down a lot over the past decade or so. Yeah, every time I hear about it, I'm like, oh my god, it really is like pulling teeth to get things done over there. In any healthcare service, with any healthcare service, you really do have to advocate for yourself, but that one just, it feels like it's on another level. Oh yes, I'm just gonna remove all the in-game pathing first. This does feel like real gardening. I don't like real gardening. It's not that I don't like it. I actually, I think I like idealize real gardening. In practice, not my thing. In my imagination, love it. Okay, I'm gonna put this pear tree back over here. I would love to be able to put a tree right over here, but I can't do that. For years, I just thought I had a ton of separate issues. Turns out ADHD explains most of it. Getting a diagnosis and the proper meds / doses changed my life. It was crippling before. Yeah, it actually has been so interesting to see you go through that, Jess. To see like the change, and also like it is very interesting thinking back to you as a child and being like, yeah, why did that just go unnoticed for so long? It really does make a huge difference. Oh, what are we doing here? I wanna put more trees over here. Maybe I'll just stack the trees closer together so that they frame out behind. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do... Every time I have a follow-up to see if I need to change my meds, it's $175. Wow. It was so obvious. Oh yeah. It was so obvious. Like in hindsight, it's funny that we were talking about that little vocal stim that you had as a kid. And I'm like, that honestly is giving so much ADHD. It's crazy. I'm working on getting the right dose right now, hopefully. But I've also heard that when you have both medication and the ADHD, can make the autism kind of worse, so they balance each other out. Ooh. That's a rough one. I think my doctor's visit about meds was $77, but I also got a COVID shot. You know, all healthcare systems are kind of messed up, but I am very thankful that I don't have to pay for doctor's appointments like that. Like, I pay for my meds now, but also, like, she asked me if I had coverage. I don't. So the psychiatrist that I went to was really able to customize what she gave me because cost was a factor that I wanted to keep in mind. Oh yeah, I was gonna put the tree like right on this top corner actually. So how do I do that with these paths? I can. I think I gotta just put the trees in first and then worry about the custom designs. Luckily, my psych is super chill and she knows I don't have a job and she hates the system too, so she lets me just email her for little things. Oh, that's good. $600 a month for my insurance and still have copays. It's so sad to think about how much more accessible adequate healthcare could be. That's rough. See, I moan when I need a new inhaler, which only costs £10. I couldn't imagine living in the States when it comes to healthcare. I know. It seems very difficult. Yeah, that's cute. And then part of the restaurant could be here. And we can have a private dining area. I'm gonna remove these birds for now. And this. Yes. Hi, Toffee Trees! Someone gifted me a membership. I just wanted to drop by and say thank you! It was my sister! Welcome in, Toffee Trees. I'm glad you could be here. In Canada, going private care and not the traditional healthcare system made it a lot faster, but not cheap. But I was getting to my breaking point. Everything felt uphill. Yeah, there's like... I feel like there's just options in Canada. I was lucky enough that the walk-in clinic that I went to took my mental health very seriously. Just an absolutely a treasure of a doctor that I happened to get. Because I was fully not expecting to walk out of there with a referral to a psychiatrist and a prescription on the same day that I went in. But that's what she did. So, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, people are... Yeah, the people that are involved in healthcare also make a huge difference. That isn't even the most expensive plan I could have gotten, by the way. That's insane. I don't know if I like those fruit trees there. I don't think I do. It's kind of doing exactly what I didn't want to do, which is blocking off that side of the build. But I wanted all the fruit trees to be with all of the different kinds of vegetables. Why did I have such a strict idea of what I want in this area? Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is. I gotta fix all this pathing though. It is driving me a little bit crazy. I need water. Let's drink some water. Low income and walk-in clinics have some of the best staff, but they can often overworked and underpaid, so it's hard to stay on your game and show each patient the care they need. I'm glad you got it. I'm so glad. The circumstances of that were crazy. Because when I went in, I was originally scheduled to go to one of the doctors, and then the other one just randomly got finished early with one patient. And so she was like, oh, that other doctor can take you if you don't mind. And I was like, of course I don't mind. Like, whatever gets me in and out of here faster, then let's do it. And ended up getting the doctor that helped me out so much. So it was funny how that happened. And getting a second opinion if you don't feel heard. Yes. They call it practicing medicine for a reason, and some doctors just suck. I've been begging my mom to find a new doctor. I hate hers so much. He's just a pill mill. Ugh. That sucks too. It's like, yeah, you might be getting like quote unquote you think you need, but if you're not investigating more, then like this is just a shill for medication. Might be helpful in some cases, but not really, because you're not getting to the bottom of the issue. My old workplace was toxic. I knew it was time to go when one day I called my sister and I started breaking down. I switched to a different place and I feel a lot better. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. I've been thinking a lot about past workplaces, especially because, you know, the psychiatrist was asking me, like, have your emotions, like, ever affected your ability to work, right? And at first I said no, but as I've been thinking about it more, I'm like, it has, because I felt so stressed. I felt like my coworkers could handle the stress of my workplace, and I would be over here, like, going in to get my heart checked at my work. And I'm like, that honestly, yes, it was a very stressful workplace. I also don't want to give them too much credit by being like, it was all my fault for being whatever. But, like, they also sucked and I shouldn't have worked there. But I think that my tolerance for any kind of stressful workplace really was put on full display when I worked at a place that was underappreciative of even what I was trying to do, and didn't really even see what I was trying to do as, like, good enough, hence fired me. She's a thyroid cancer survivor, has a big lump on the side of her neck, and she's been complaining about her neck and shoulders being tight and headaches. He just gives her muscle relaxant? That's insane. As a woman, I think it's important to have a female doctor. I hate to say it. I've had traumatizing experiences with male doctors, like criminal behavior. Yeah. And it's just a systemic thing. It's like research on women, there hasn't been. Like, all research, most research that's done is done on white dudes in college age white dudes. So, like, if you're a person of color, if you're if you're female, you're not gonna be having the best experiences with healthcare, because they only started testing feminine hygiene products on with actual menstrual blood, like, recently. Like, that was not even a thing. They just test it with regular blood. They didn't even, or not even blood, with just like a material meant to simulate blood. Just look at the state of reproductive healthcare as a whole. Exactly. I hope you find one, because it renewed my faith in doctors. Yeah. I literally told her yesterday to look for a female doctor. Even my dentist is a woman. I love going to the dentist now. I know. College age cis dudes too. I'm in the weird trans guy era and it's extra funky. Oh yeah. No, I didn't even like broach that side of it, but yeah, then you get, it's even more. I did not mean to wipe away that path. I get so cautious about seeing any doctor, as they just look at me as a bigger woman and just blame my symptoms on my size and tell me to lose weight. Yeah, it's like, okay, but also There could be other issues here. Are we just going, like, there most definitely are. Just if you're a hammer, everything's a nail. Like, not every issue is a nail right now. Can we try to figure out if it's a screw? We try to figure out if I just have a hangnail here? What's going on? Hey, Sophie! The fat shaming is the worst. It's not the only problem that exists. Yeah, exactly. Also reflects how certain conditions are shown in media. For example, the chest clutching response to a heart attack, which aligns more with symptoms of male pain. Yes! Oh my god, I did hear about that one. That there's like a lot of heart attack symptoms that women just don't notice because we experience, like, we have different heart attack symptoms. That's insane. That alone is really crazy. Yeah, fat phobia in healthcare kills people all the time. Yeah. Healthcare's fucked up. I just heard not too long ago. I'm trying to like recall the whole story, and I don't want to like recall it incorrectly. Oh yes. Did you guys hear about that? And this was literally a YouTube short, so do your own research. Do your own like research on this, but if it interests you, that there was studies done, not even studies actually, there was like two old ass guys in like the 1800s or earlier who made the claim that black people have like a lower lung capacity, something to that effect. And so all of the instruments for measuring lung capacity when they were used for black people were scaled differently. Did I say hi, Sophie? Hi, Sophie. Won't stay that long today. It's good to stop by. Good to see you. So all of the machines to record lung capacity had like an automatic setting that over time just became built in because of these claims that were completely unfounded that people made like way back when. It just became a part of the medical doctrine and a part of textbooks and everything that just became baked into the system, so much so that modern day equipment used to test lung capacity had settings in it that just scaled things differently for lung capacity when it came to black patients. What? It reeks of eugenics. It's insane that like even people who are modern day who would not have known that that's why the machines are doing this would just trust the machinery, not thinking that the machinery itself has racist backstory. So like without history, it's like we're absolutely fucked. Anyways, let alone testing. That just like don't even get me started on like the history of freaking the history of OBGYNs. What is the full term? What is that? OBGYN. Obstetrics. Yeah, gynecology. Oh yes, the founder of gynecology was incredibly, horribly racist. And I will not get into that incredibly triggering subject right now, and that's not my story certainly to tell, but if it's something that interests you, you definitely should. And it's just too graphic. It's too graphic also for this live stream, but yeah. Me, King Note, great minds think alike, exactly. And unfortunately. And why am I in my storage, might you ask? I don't know, good question. I forgot. I told you, oh yes, I wanted to get things out to eat so that I can pick up those trees, because I don't like those trees being there. When you open your storage for no reason. Actually, no, I do want one tree back here. Let's keep the pear tree back here. To be a white guy clutching his chest. Must be nice. Yeah, it's like, how can you say that there's no, like, you know, called special treatment for people who are like just white men, like white cis men? What do you, of course there's special treatment. You literally are the textbooks. Like, you're in the textbooks. You have every advantage over every other person coming into the hospital. Okay, I like that tree being over there. That is much more, that has much more flow. Now I just need to put one more tree somewhere, and I'm wondering if I could just put it here. Or if that would, I think it would cover too much of this build. Could I put it here? That would cover up my little... No, I'm not gonna put it there. I'm Mexican and people somehow think I'm white. It's happening. We're making progress. One tree goes down and I'm like, look at me go. I really want a tree like right here. It pisses me off so hard. I'm like, a tree right here would be perfect, and I can't. Ugh, I'm probably just gonna have to move the tomatoes. What if I move the carrots over? A tree oh, actually that's a great idea. I will put a tree standee there. But the idea is that I have all of the fruit trees. So I just need to put down this cherry tree somewhere, and then I have every fruit tree and every vegetable. But I will put a tree standee there because I actually do love that idea, and I would love a tree there just in general as well. Let me clean up all this pathing. This song is so cute. Maybe I'll just put it down here. Honestly, it won't be a part of, like... What about right where this little guy is? And then I can put this little baby somewhere else. Oh, actually that little stunting tree does need to stay there. No, not there. You know what? That's not bad. Actually, that's pretty good. Yes. Okay, actually that's good. You can see all the trees from one view and all of the vegetables from one view. That's all I wanted. That's everything that I wanted for this area. Perfect. Let's get a tree standee out before I forget entirely. I'm actually heading out already. Hope you have a good rest of stream, friends. Sophie, thank you so much for dropping in. Have a good rest of your day. A good night. I am so overheated, guys. Do you mind if I need to change my shirt because this sweater is overheating me. Can you see how red my face is getting? It's getting very red. I need to put on something lighter. I feel like I'm gonna get hives or something if I stay in this. very, very warm. I will drink some water. That's also probably why I'm getting overheated. My god, this zit on my chin is giving me like such teenager energy. It's unsettling. Let me see. Did you know that most clinics don't have extended armbands for blood pressure machines? That the normal ones won't give accurate readings on larger arms? What? I've heard that, Mandy. I was literally bleeding internally and the male doctor said it could be COVID and proceeded to give me 2 COVID tests. I was so scared he told me not to get hysterical. I didn't have words. What are we talking about? What? That... Honestly, what a trash human being. That's insane. The fact that he probably didn't even think twice about saying that pisses me off the most. I feel lucky to have had mainly female doctors. That is insane. Not hysterical, bringing out the vintage sexism for real. That's like, oh, dude. Dumb ways to die. Let's go kill him. The rage that accumulated by the time he returned. Needless to say, things moved along much swifter. I think some vertical board fencing along the back of this farm could be very sweet. And I'm gonna have to pick up this tree to put fencing behind it properly. Oh, that's great. Oh! And that's also lovely. Thank you so much. We heard of a little thing called empathy, maybe? Oh, I was able to put a fence there. Well, that's what I wanted to do this whole time. I won't say it here, but I wish I had said to my mom's doctor earlier. Well, we already know, because we already know that it was strongly worded, Mandy. Because as a Cancer, you could do nothing else. Can I put... Please, allow me to put a fence here. I know that you can put a fence there, you... It was a female nurse that stepped in. It was the female nurses that stepped in that I think literally saved my life. For a second there, I laughed because I thought you were gonna say saved his life, like they got you away from him. For some reason, that was where my brain went. Don't be hysterical. Don't be dead. How's about I don't kill you right now? I don't know why I'm going that way. Sorry. Saved 2 lives were saved that day. I had it once where I was going to have contraceptive injection and they forced me to try a different type which didn't work for me and made me quite ill. And then I went back 12 weeks later for my next injection and the nurse told me I was being pathetic and dramatic and refused to give my injection. I just cried. What? If I was gonna die, I had no issue taking him with me. That's insane, Laura Megan. Stupid people. I thought I had some glowing moss in my pockets. Apparently I don't. I do want to get some though. Okay. Restaurant time. I'm moving at the speed of a snail today. No shade to the snail community. Let's do this arched path, but then I'm gonna put another path on top of it. The language these professionals use to shame people is wild. For real. Like, ugh. They're like, that's like parental level words that will stick with you for the rest of your life. Like, sometimes it's just the way that people phrase things that you're like, well, great, cool, I'm gonna remember that forever. And, you know, derogatory. Nurses are the best people or the worst mean girls, regardless of gender. No in between. Yeah. Yes. Can be a lot of catty people. Like, I worked as a server for a long time. Not a server, like, I guess we were called servers because I worked at a continuing care place where we would like feed people, and the nurses there called us feeders, not servers, which is what we were serving food as well as feeding people who couldn't feed themselves. But for some reason, them calling us feeders, really. Patient assistant, yes, yes, yes. Now I remember. I felt more like I was serving them their dinner and, yeah, assisting them because I was serving. But patient assistant is more respectful than calling us feeders, which is what they would always call us, and it was so weird. Okay, this is cute. I was kind of thinking maybe I'll put... Actually, I think I will finish off this pathing with this little bump out, because that'll be cute. Yeah, that's cute. That's a cute shape for my little restaurant, and then I'll do some pathing on the beach as well. Yeah, it's a weird thing to call. I was only 19 when it happened, so I didn't really know how to handle a situation, so my mom went and complained. Hence why I say I never saw that. Hence to say I never saw that nurse again. Oh, good. Get her fired. The nurses were so checked out. I remember thinking, I hope I don't hate my job as much as these people. Yeah, for some context, Jess and I worked at the same place at the same time. Which is why I'm saying us. Everything. Big mood, Eddie. I have to get my blood drawn. Oh, what did... I remember when I was a child how the doctors treated me horribly when I refused to get blood samples taken or injections because I was scared of needles. Also that, yeah. Oh, right, Mandy. I didn't even... Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry if that was a triggering word for me to be using a lot, but it was not nice. Not a nice word. I was thinking... It's not a nice word in general. I was thinking maybe of putting this over top, because then the path underneath gives texture, but I just want to experiment and try a couple of different paths over top. What about this? Oh, that one is not. With a pixel. I used to be terrified of needles, and now I pay money to get them. Make me pretty. It's not... That one's not fun either, but I do enjoy the after effects of it. That's for sure. The phobia of needles was crippling as a young person. Oh yeah. I remember that. I don't know if I need to make a new path for this. No, I'm not going to make a new path for this. I have so many paths. Maybe I will just leave it gray, and maybe we could just put some like, because this is going to be a natural area, right? So I was thinking even like some of this moss, maybe I could overlay this. Does this have a transparent pixel? Oh, that pisses me off. I wonder if there's a version of this path that has a transparent center tile. But I can still have the grass like come over onto it slightly, I think. I had one experience of getting my blood drawn that would make y'all squirm. I won't say what happened, but I just sat there calm and the nurses were freaking out. Oh no! Jess had to get her blood drawn recently, and there was, yeah, I won't tell that story either, and it was very squeamy. I was there with her and I was watching it, and it honestly was a little hard for me to watch, and I'm not even scared of needles. Yeah, grassy patches over top of it is cute, but I just have to keep them to the side because I can't use the big path, but that's very cute. I love that. Maybe we'll do one like wrapping around this corner. Maybe we'll even do one that's just like floating in the middle here. I'll probably move this one over actually, so it's not perfectly in line with the other one. Yeah, I kind of held it together. As someone with very low blood pressure, I've had a lot of botched blood work and nearly passed out. Bee's home is finished now. Nice! Oh, you're doing all the doggies. The worst that happens with me is when I get jabbed a lot while they try to get a vein. Yeah. What am I doing? Maybe I'll do a little spot down here too. Like the grass is growing over the edge because this restaurant is just out in the nature. I didn't look, but I knew whatever was happening, it was not good. My mom has horror stories because she bleeds a lot and they never take it seriously until it's too late. Ooh. Yeah. People not taking things seriously, that's a real problem because it's like, hey, who knows my body best? It looks like it's me, actually. So if you could maybe take the person who's telling you it's a problem seriously, that'd be amazing. They just listened to the patients when they were saying something, you know, A, didn't feel good, or B, they had literal previous experience with it. Really friggin' frustrating. When I had to go to the ER, they needed to take 4 vials and they could barely get 3. It took so long. My blood was stubborn. First time my blood was taken, while I was actively aware of it, almost didn't happen because I was so scared they almost gave up. Another time they gave up. Last time I got blood work done, I usually get it done in my right arm because I'm a violinist. Oh my gosh, King Note, I did not know this. That's exciting. I mean, that's very cool. My bow arm is fine, being a bit sore, but the nurse somehow couldn't find a vein. Every other nurse found one easy. Oh, geez. The nurse was trying to draw blood and it wasn't in my vein. And my veins are very obvious. I have thin blood. I was like, how? Okay, this is cute! Actually, I kind of want to change this slightly. I don't know if I made this too big. Oh, yeah, like this. And then I can drop it down. The Animal Crossing villagers talking in the background. I think that's Isabel. I feel like that's giving Isabel's voice. Yes. Boom, boom. Oh my god, that's cute. Very natural vibes. Look at all these butterflies and dragonflies. Okay, and also we could put some little cherry blossoms around. That's very sweet and boop, boop, boop. Nope. Oh, I hate the when I do that. The aim, I get cocky with my aim and then I miss. I wanted to ask you so bad in that moment, but I was also like, I think I might pass out. The look on your face said enough. Hey, Terrence! Usually don't comment, but I wanted to say hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you, Terrence. I am having a pretty good day, actually. I got my laundry done bright and early. Through some mild embarrassment, but I got my laundry done. Yesterday, I made a whole list of things that I needed to do. Some hay bed in the background will really add to the farm to table-iness of it. And then also maybe, I feel like bottle crates are a lot more farm vibe. And we have pink and red ones. Then maybe if we put some soil and even just like a brown bag. I just kind of want, oh, okay, yes, I have the stacked ones too. Good. Thank you for the laundry reminder. I almost forgot I was gonna do that. Go and do your laundry. Honestly, there's some chores that once I start doing them, I might not feel the satisfaction in the first place when I start, but once I'm in it, once I'm doing laundry, I'm like, I love doing laundry. Why do I love doing laundry? But something about it is like, there's a timing of it that is satisfying. Once you start, you're like locked into it and you're going to do it. I will hydrate myself with my tiny can of Diet Coke. And also water. I want your storage. Your storage is a treasure island. I do have a lot in here right now. This is definitely granola vibe. I'm just grabbing stuff. My pockets are full. Great, cool. That makes sense. No, that makes sense. I almost passed out when my ex-sis-in-law got her Monroe pierced because when they tried to put the jewelry needle, flipped out, so she couldn't find the hole and re-pierced it. Oh my god. I would have cried for her. Ugh. I made my knees go weak thinking about it. That's insane. Ugh. Oh, the Monroe 2 one? Ay. Anything that's near the teeth, I'm always like, isn't that gonna affect your teeth? If you have like a piercing that's right, like the dimples, or right above the lips. And I love that one. Honestly, if I could like just choose a piercing and there was no consequences, I would do that one. And I don't know why. I just think it's really cute. But I just think about it rubbing against my teeth on the inside and I can't do it. I didn't feel my nose when I got it pierced. I thought she had just put the pen mark. Gotta empty my pockets with all the stuff that I don't need. I'm getting sick. Please no. When I'm so close to hot pot with my sister. We finally chose a date. It's Monday. Oh, that sucks. I know you know this already, but don't mess around with that. Hot pot when you're sick. I know it sucks to have to cancel it and do it another day, but it's better than getting everybody sick. I know you know that, but I'm just reiterating. I hope you're not getting sick. I was secretly a little drunk, which I know is not allowed. Jess back in the day. Pre-sober Jess. Healthy vibes. I hope you can still do hot pot. Stacked bag. And then I'll do some, I'm just trying to like stack up a bunch of stuff so that it looks like the restaurant has like a bunch of things over here. Maybe I'll do the soil in the back area. And we can put some farm stuff on top of it. Yeah. Actually, I kind of do like that. The feral years. I had a lower lip ring for a decade, and I do want a Medusa, which is the one above the Cupid's bow. Okay. They can for sure mess with your gums depending on anatomy and jewelry if you mess with it. Oh, I know I would mess with it. Depends on how things sit on you. I had a lip piercing and kept messing with it with my teeth, so I had some minor issues. That was my fault, and I've known people who have zero issue after years. I know myself. I know myself, and I would definitely be the kind of person who's like, oh, I need a better watering can than that. Do I have a crafting bench? I don't have one out right now. I need to get one out. I'm so boring. I just pierced my earlobes. The worst piercing experience I had was when, and also, hey Naru, I had been drinking the night before. I hadn't eaten. Oh no! I wanted my bottom lip pierced in high school, but I played the flute, so it would have been an issue. Oh. I had my lower left lip pierced. I'd wear a ring in it, and I would bite the ring as a stim, and it caused a bigger gap in those teeth. Oh my god, I did not know that playing with it was the thing that would get you. I don't like this outdoorsy watering can. No, we're not doing that one. I gotta get a different watering can. I'm too chickened for a nose piercing. I want more ear piercings, but I don't wear my ear piercings a lot. So I feel like I need one that has like a flat back on it. I only have the gold watering can. I need to go to Nook's Cranny to get a different watering can. I guess I could craft one, but I can customize whatever they have over there, so I kind of want to... This black rose wreath is bothering me. I need to remove that. Every time I run past it, I'm like, what the hell are we doing? I know I want the pink elephant one! Fingers crossed that it's a pink elephant one. I kind of want to do my belly button, but that feels weird as a 39-year-old for some reason. Do it! Okay, actually, the colorful watering can does have some customizations that I think could work for this area, so let's do that. I had to be honest with myself. I wasn't going to stop messing with it, so I removed it. Been feeling so sleepy so much during stream, been needing to have lunch, but I don't know what to have. Do you have... Did you say 30? Did I say 39? I'm so sorry. I was thinking about my own age when you were saying that. You're 38. You're 38. Jess, you are such a young 38 too. Like, I've never seen such a young 38 ever in my life. Oh, Yeah. Honestly, I don't even care. Marshall is not overhyped. How dare anybody look at Marshall and be like, I think overhyped? I need to put it down like this, lock it in place, and then so that I can view it like that. I just want to look at you, Marshall. I'm making myself motion sick. He's the cutest. Me, you, and Jess all in a row. 37, 38, 39. Let's freaking go. I don't know why, but Marshall gives me pilot energy. Oh my gosh! Are you calling me immature? The youngest person ever. Where are you going? So cute! I love having a squirrel on my island. I got totally sucked in. I was like, what am I doing? Where am I? Okay. Watering can. Customizing. Right. The better version of Raymond. Yes. He was giving me quite a bit of side eye. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so none of these customizations are exactly what I want, because this one has too much purple and green. I think I have to go with this one, because it at least has white and red. Yeah, because the pink one is too... It's too spicy. Oh yes, and there's some blue in that plant pot. Yes. That is cute. Actually, I did not mean... That pissed me off so hard. I didn't mean to pick up half the things I just picked up. Yeah, it's too saturated. That's the word. Instead of using the word saturated, I went, Gah! That's what saturation feels like. That pissed me off so hard. Pick up frickin' everything except the watering can. Ugh. Deep breath. Okay, I am so overheated in my apartment right now. It's insane. I need to open up a window. I am like drenched in sweat. If I had kicked the custom design too, I would have lost my mind. Also, my combo of shorts and t-shirt is giving Christmas, and I don't want to talk. And I don't want to talk about it. It's 27 degrees. Oh my god, cute Christmas pit, Taya. Thank you. Thanks. So festive. It's 27 degrees in here, and it's insane. Feeling overheated, feeling overstimulated. I think it was, she's in shorts. I'm always in shorts when I'm at home. Freaking love it. Okay, already just opening up the door for my balcony, immediate relief. I turned on the fan too. And why am I in my storage? Because I need more things to decorate. It's also 15 out. Yeah, it's warm out today. So inside is even warmer. Okay. I need a table at the back for all of the goodies to sit on. I was even thinking like a covered counter, and I know I was trying to do this the last time, to do like a covered counter next to just a little counter like this. Actually, maybe this covered counter and counter combo. I don't know how that will look, but I think it will look cute. I want to try it. Oh, I won't have enough room. Maybe if I put the covered counter at the back? Actually, no. I do have enough room. If I put it to the side like this, then I could have that, and I could also have this beside it. I just wore a spring coat today. Okay, they actually line up pretty nicely. Yes! That's exactly the freaking vibe. I don't know why I like that they're slightly offset from each other, but I do enjoy that greatly. I need something tall to go right here. Gasp. I need something else tall that goes in front of that, but that is something tall that will round it out when I'm in like photo mode. Cute! Okay, something else right here. We will find it. We'll get there. I'm wondering, just thinking, not 100%. The topiary could work. This doesn't, no, this is too big. Something about the way that the YouTube hates that message. I've sent it 3 times and still not come through. Oh, your message is getting eaten. Try to send it with something different. Try to reword it and see if it'll do it. YouTube being a dick again. That last message I can see from you is a smiley face. Okay, let me go top chat and then back to live chat and see. Not saying it. Let's see topiary. Topiary is a great idea. Like a tall one? Even actually just a plant could be cute. Also just gonna get a Schefflera out and see if that looks. And a little menu sign could be so cute. Oh, a barrel! I didn't even think about a barrel. And you know, when I have a barrel, I need a lantern on top of the barrel. And also, yes, street lights. Yes, yes, yes. I posted it in Discord, so maybe we can figure out a group why YouTube didn't like it. The message in question, I've been so hot and sweaty this week, and my bestie was like, oh, menopause, and I was like, don't joke. It could be true, LOL. Oh my god. Interesting. I don't know why. Maybe the caps? But no, that wouldn't be YouTube. YouTube wouldn't block that. I don't know. Maybe menopause? But you just look at Jess, you just said menopause and it didn't cancel it. Just post different types of parts of that. Like, don't joke, it could be true. Try saying hot and sweaty. Yeah, that's literally hot and sweaty. Hot and sweaty? Posted. Menopause, hot and sweaty. Bestie? Something about that combo. Say menopause bestie, hot and sweaty. Hot and sweaty menopause bestie. Chat is devolving. YouTube be wild in with that one. My hot and sweaty menopause bestie. That's giving just like brain rot. Saying that all in a row. Okay, I already have a veggie basket somewhere. Fruit basket would be very farmy table-y. This Pokeball bowl, and also bread. I think I actually grabbed a bread basket, but I'll grab the organic bread. Also, some tomato puree could be cute. Street light, that's what I wanted to grab from here. Let's grab a couple. And also some garden lanterns. And since the other one didn't work, I'm gonna try plain party lights arch. That's not how that Eminem verse is going. Why does that sound like a song title? Hot and sweaty hot and sweaty menopause bestie. I know, right, Laura? Megan, we've talked about so much health stuff today and it didn't flag anything. I think I might actually move this hay bale somewhere else. Because I think a tall barrel back here with a lantern on top of it would be very cute. Oh yeah. That's freaking baby girl. What? Oh my god, guys, that's so baby girl. And I know the tomatoes are kind of being blocked. Actually, that does not make me happy. That's not so baby girl. I think I'd like a glowing moss right there. And I'd say I want glowing moss. Baby girl build! I thought I heard someone at my door and I'm waiting for a package. Not yet, boo. That sucks. I hate that, like, ooh, my package is here. No, it's not. The other day I did that and they had just put it slightly to the side of my door. So when I looked out, I didn't see it, but then when I looked back again, it was there. And I was like, they put it just to the left slightly of my door. I think it was a combination of I've been and hot and sweaty because my message questioning it didn't go through. That's funny. I've been hot and sweaty. Doesn't like it. It doesn't like when we've been hot and sweaty. YouTube is anti-sweat. YouTube doesn't like it when things are hot and sweaty. Actually, I want some bottles. YouTube thinks I'm commenting about the streamer, Taya in this case. I was at home and I got a notice saying could not be delivered. The rage I felt. Oh yeah, I've gotten that before. That is so annoying. YouTube does like that. Mom spaghetti is a workaround. Why am I in my storage? Oh yeah. Bottles. Bottles in the club. Bottles in the club. This one. I was ready to chase the delivery truck. How dare you! Get back here, you coward! Are you too afraid to face me? Yeah, I'll place that here. And the organic bread. Actually, I'm gonna put the organic bread. I want my dang sweater! This is a critical purchase. Don't you understand? My whole outfit is riding on this. I could go on and on about packages arriving and receiving not delivered to a house member message when it's left at the front door. Weird. I had my phone number in the delivery notes and they got here after 6, so our gates were closed. Instead of calling to be let in or retrying to pick me up, they returned it to sender? Yeah, I totally meant to show off this bread. Yes, that's very cute. I feel like I want the, like, little till to go there. And then maybe, like, a drink over here. Actually, the tomato puree could be cute on top of this. Like, they're selling their tomato sauce. Okay, so turns out it was I've been hot and sweaty, the combo of that. So I just need YouTube to know that I've been so hot and sweaty recently. And I think they should chill out on policing things like hot and sweaty because we've all been a little hot here. Okay? This is hot people hang out on Little Branches Crossing, okay? Sometimes it's a little sweaty when you're hot. Temperature-wise and vibe-wise. I feel like a dropped apple on the ground would be very cute somewhere. What did I come in here for? I came in here for a cash register. There we go. Kind of an oldish style one. Oh my god, a shopping bag! As if they, like, also... You know what? This watering can not doing anything for me. I want it to be the shopping bag. Because it's, like, somebody's shopped... Actually, no. I'll put that beside... I'll put that beside one of the tables. We're slowly going to decipher YouTube chat rules. One chat at a time. So many times I've had the Amazon guy just put packages on my doorstep and walk away. They don't even knock the door. Oh yeah. I've definitely had that. I think I placed the register from this side. Yes. Maybe I'll put the little shopping bag, like, right over here. YouTube's auto mod needs a scientific study. Pilot loves terrorizing Amazon guys. They press themselves against the wall and now Pilot thinks it's a game. Yeah, when you go to walk Pilot out, he'll, like, he doesn't do anything, but the Amazon people will, like, try to avoid him as much as possible in Jess's hallway. So they'll, like, put themselves up against the wall, like, as if he's a vicious dog that's gonna come after them. He literally is so unbothered. He does not... He barely even looks at them, but I guess now he probably does a little, huh? What? Huh? You want... At the most, he's gonna sniff you. Maybe he'll bark, but he's not even gonna... He probably won't even bark. Not in the hallway. If you act like a weirdo freakazoid, maybe he will. Okay, let's do one seating area. Oh. This has a pink variant. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go to Harv's Island, aren't I? Okay, actually, you know what? I should be grateful because it's been until now that I haven't had to go there this time around. So I should be grateful. And I think the cute little tea table could be pretty... No, it should be this. Farm to table should be the small... Oh, my pockets are full. Let's go customize these ranch chairs. That's so cute. Wait. Funny delivery photos is one of my favorite genres, especially with pets involved. That's so cute. Look at how baby this build is, guys. It's my birthstone, guys. Sapphire, guys. My birthstone. Anyways, Smosh reference, whatever. I freaking love this. Are we going to accomplish as much as I thought we were going to accomplish today? No, but we're going to accomplish one heck of a one thing. I love it. And look, we get to put off the canal for another day. That's not true. We could finish this one quickly. I just realized I gotta update my post office. Once the package was stuffed in the fireplace that we had to replace and put outside because they thought it was the mailbox. That's hilarious. Until it happens to you, Mandy, I've had an Uber ask to take a photo and then see my dumb face on the delivery messages. One time I ordered Uber Eats and I was like, oh, you can include like I can include like a sassy little beer in my order. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna put a beer on my order, thinking like that's so cute and fun. And then I forgot though that you have to show ID at the door if you order beer off it, but in hindsight, totally makes sense. But for some reason, I didn't think of that. And then until after I had ordered and it was like, you're gonna have to meet like you can't just let them drop it off at the door and then sneak out afterwards to get your stuff. Ugh. You gotta get involved. It was annoying. It was not worth it. For one beer, it was definitely not worth it. Then you have a human interaction. I know. I was not down for that human interaction. See, the pink one has a little heart on it. This was worth it. Can we find a different way to say hot and sweaty? I've been warm and moist. Ew! That's worse. Maybe YouTube will allow it. I've been warm and moist. Guys, I've been really moist and warm lately. At my last job, we would get customers writing in whose package got delivered, and it was a ripped box with nothing inside or damaged, so it had been put in a plastic bag. Oh my god. No. No, I in fact will not be putting that in chat. You know what? That's totally fair. The only two moist things I allow are cakes and cookies, thanks. You're missing out, man. Forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, so I put that in chat and nothing. They don't like it. Weird. I'm so sorry. This is bad. When the Uber delivery guys put the food down, I watch the peephole as soon as they do. Pilot barks right under the door and I watch them jump. Oh my god. I've had moments on stream where I say I can't want what I want without being over. Oh, I can't say what I want without being over PG-13. You know, totally fair. We try to keep it around that level, but honestly, YouTube is what prevents most of it. I mean, I just went out and said it. If anybody's mom walked in right when I said that, I'm so sorry. You're not even here anymore. I've been perspirating and overheated as of late. That is insane. That's insane that you had to go to these levels. I've been perspiring and overheated as of late. That only reminds me of the flesh blanket Lady Cassandra from Doctor Who, which wants to be moisturized. Oh my god, very prim and proper, man. He had to get clinical with it. Getting clinical with it. Da 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 da. Victorian Lady Summer. Oh my god, I'm dead. Victorian Lady Summer. Time for Edwardian spring, guys. We're really in our Victorian bag this spring. Instead of brat summer. No, not brat. Don't forget to lay down when you get the vapors. The vapors. Bring me my snuff. Oh, it's Mint. Oh, so baby. Mint is adorable. Next, YouTube is afraid of someone flashing their ankles. Scandalous. Eddie, how couldst thou say such a thing? I am scandalized. So are you saying it's gonna be my spring? Exactly. Oh, Edward, got it. Exactly. I didn't even see her. She blends right in. What's next? Collarbones? Oh my god. You are a rake. I learned that one from Bridgerton. Baby. The vapors remind me of baby, of what? Baby? Where did I even get that? Oh, Bobby. The episode of King of the Hill where they go to New Orleans and Bobby says, I didn't know. Sorry. I need a window seat because this flower is a Wilton. That's hilarious. I love that. I love King of the Hill so much. Bobby is so funny. I think you mean décolletage. King, no? Not my legal name, but I'll always accept being called it. Is that... shoot. If these chairs are pink, then this covered counter and the regular counter they must needs be pink. And I'm gonna have to empty some shit out of my pockets because... That's a cute table. I'm just gonna put these chairs down. I am gonna have to pick them back up. But I kind of just want to get a sense for the layout. And I have to take some things out of my pocket because I've changed my mind. And I regret putting this crafting table over here. I don't think you need a pink covered counter, but it doesn't really match with this table. I think it will look good pink. Oh, I think you have. I don't think you have a pink... Oh, okay. Don't think you have. Okay. No, I don't. I'll have to go and customize it. Sorry. Every time I like misread specifically your messages, Jess, I feel like I'm in trouble. I feel like my mom has just uh like called me out or something. The fear. Not me yelling. I think that's partly why, because I can literally picture you being like, no! Jess does this funny little thing when she's very frustrated. She can scold you IRL for it. Um yeah, because what was I saying? Because I can picture her making her little noise that she makes when she gets frustrated. She does she does this. She goes inside. It's an inside scream. I hurt my voice doing that just now. Also because I was screaming at karaoke the other day. That's not what I said. Us mods can yell at chat, but only Jess can yell at Taya, and sometimes Eddie. Yes, Eddie lives on my neck. We've discussed. My chats are so often being misread. I misread everybody's chats. It's the great equalizer. Guess what? I'm gonna misread your chats, and you're gonna have to argue with me that you didn't say that because guess what? Probably dyslexic. I mean, had to guess, probably. I will read everything. I did that once in an Uber with headphones and the driver jumped. I can't even do it. It like hurts my throat. Internal scream. Can you guys scream with your mouth closed? Jess can. She does it often. Reading out loud is somehow harder than in your head. Oh yeah, 100%. The accuracy will be very spotty at best. Boo boo boo. You gotta let the sound out your nose. Ooh, that sounds crazy. I guess that does hurt less. I sound ridiculous. It's so visceral when Jess does it. But you do it more like sometimes too. It's just Jess's frustrated noise. Sounded like a guinea pig. Which is why I only get mad when you confuse about my messages after misreading it. Oh, I get so confused. Sometimes it'll be like, not only did I misread it, but it caused a ricochet of continuing confusion. You're also doing a lot trying to keep up with chats. You're focusing on what you're doing, having a conversation, formulating thoughts. I know. Heaven forbid I also have an idea of my own that I feel like sharing. It's like there's a very good chance that I won't be able to get out exactly what I'm thinking. Okay, that's adorable. Okay, that's cute. Oh my god, yes, that's a baby cute thing. I love it. Trying to pick up a coin with long nails will make me do that every time. Hey, it's kind of Mel. Whoa, why did I say it like that? Hey, it's kind of Mel. How are you doing? Welcome in. I did bread on this side. My favorite covered counter. Oh yes, that's cute. Oh my god. How many times I had to re-record a voiceover reading my own script. Oh yeah. You pulled out the YouTuber voice. Did I really? Trademark. My voiceover voice? I do have a distinctive voiceover voice. Every once in a while, I'll do it like I'll show a friend my YouTube, like I'll pull up a short and I'll just be like, this is what I do, and I'll show it. And then they're like, wow, you have a YouTube voice. What a lovely bread you have. It's more like, and even when I've done like editing, right? When I've a couple of times I've edited for the Goldie Branches, it's like having a customer service voice. Yeah. When I edit, it'll be like me switching back and forth between talking with chat and talking in a relatively normal way, and then being like, hello, everyone, and welcome, or welcome back. Like, it's not that distinctive, but you get what I'm saying. Not your voiceover voice, just a generic, very energetic YouTube voice. Interesting. Hold on, a new one. I gotta always keep you guys guessing. Okay. Topiary. Is that cute? That feels fancy. I don't know, but I kind of like it. I feel like I should add a couple more topiaries kind of around, and then it would work. Also, maybe if I moved this back one step and this back one step, then I could put a street light here as well. Da, 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 da. Hey, what's up, you guys? Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. What's going on? 3 hours of the day, working hard. I got my customer service voice pre-T and it goes high without me realizing. Oh my gosh. Hey, Casey! Next short will have that voice. What's up, you guys? Oh yes, I also wanted to customize these ones because I wasn't sure if I want to do... you know what? I want to do these small covered table instead. Oh no, but the wooden mini table... You know what? I have to do a test. Sometimes when I'm working, I hear my work voice and my inner monologue is like, you fake ass bitch, and I have to battle it out. Oh my god. Jess's like polite laugh. Can I please? Jess's polite laugh. I used to be such an annoying sister, and now I'm just the perfect picture of not annoying at all, right? Right. No, I used to, when we would be on the phone and she would be walking Pilot and I would be just like on the other line. If Jess would run into another dog owner, okay, I have to sneeze. 1 second, please hold. If I was on the phone and Jess ran into another dog walker while I was on the phone, I could not help myself from laughing so much. I could see every time. It was so funny. My god, I catch myself doing that at work to men, saying the least funny jokes I've ever heard, and I get mad internally. Whose house should you do next? Oh, do Tiffany's. That's my bias. I think she's funny. I kind of... Which table do we like the best? I kind of like the cute table, but I think that this table gives more you're going on a date. And I feel like I've used it a lot on this island, but it kind of makes sense because it's like the date table. You can play footsies under the tablecloth. You gotta play footsies under the tablecloth. And I feel like we do need another seating arrangement because it doesn't really feel like a restaurant with only 6 chairs, but I'm gonna have to go back to Harv's Island for that. Have a thruple table. I just have to remind myself you're getting paid while these men waste time. You're getting paid to laugh at a shitty joke. Laughing all the way to the bank. A while back, I decorated Molly's house and then realized I accidentally made the house exterior the exact same as Mary. Yes, inclusivity. I'll have to go to Harv's Island anyways then. Cool. Cool. No, that's totally fine, guys. No, that's totally fine. That's totally fair. Okay, I'll add one more chair, probably to this table. And then I'll do one more chair here vertically. And I just realized I don't want this here. And I also just realized that this little heart is adorable. And I'm going to remove it from here, but I think I'm going to put that underneath each of the little tables when I put custom designs down. I'm just trying to get my items all sorted out. I need to put some stuff. What? I had decorative bottles in my pocket this whole time. I'm just getting rid of everything in here because I have to start fresh. My brain feels overstimulated by the amount of stuff that I have in my pockets right now. And why did I put things away in the order that I just did? I have no idea why I didn't put away that watering can. I'm so used to just ignoring tools by default. Working retail whenever a customer is nice and I was taking a while, I'm like, I don't mind. I'm paid by the hour. Okay, I need one more of these tables, but I need it to be in white. So I have to go to Harv's Island to get that done anyways. Me getting resentful. Well, we have to time travel anyways. Oh yeah, I only needed one ranch chair. But since I have to time travel anyways, I am just going to order the covered, what is it called? What is it called? Small covered round table. Azula! Love you, Gorgina Goldie babes. Thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. How are you doing? How are you? Actually no, I don't need one ranch chair. I need 3 ranch chairs. So let's just order the things exactly as I need them. Azula! Small. Okay, let's go to S. Small, covered, round table. Oh, we have variations. Wait. X. Oh, like that. No. We'll do this one. Place order. That's expensive. And then we need ranch chairs. Ranch comes... Wait, what? Before S. Right. I know my alphabet. Okay, let's get to R! Oh, ranch chair. 1, 2, 3. Got it! I'm good. I'm eating Chinese food. I had Chinese food last night. from the grocery store, but still, it was delicious. I had this convo before. Laura Megan is like, I wish I was making commission. The amount of customers that say you're only trying to sell me that because you're on commission, and I'm like, nope, just paid hourly. They look at me like I've got 3 heads. That's crazy. You're like, I'm not. I'm just trying to give you the best thing. I'm not gonna upcharge you for this. That's funny. Okay, we have ordered our stuff, and now we gotta time travel. And I just realized that there hasn't been any music because my music ended. Yes, what's your Chinese order? I like a fried rice. Love a fried rice. I love a chicken. Like a this one was like a sweet and sour chicken. It was good. But I like orange chicken. Yeah, I like beef and broccoli is always very good too. I don't really have Chinese very often. I just saw it at the grocery store and was like, that looks delicious. Now that looks like a good time. Orange chicken is my go-to. I love a dumpling. I love a dumpling. I love a spring roll. Yes, a pot sticker. Chicken fried rice. Delicious. I love a fried rice. I honestly, I feel like this giant zit is just mocking me. Being like, yeah, you do. You love a fried rice, don't you? You dirty, disgusting person. This is hormonal. It's hormonal. I've got hormonal Lisa on my face. I always used to get chicken wonton soup and broccoli, stir-fry broccoli. Oh, slat and pepper. That and pepper spicy shrimp. Now my stomach simply cannot. I always order oh my god, Puck with the freaking hat. I could eat dumplings every day. I always order chow mein. Sometimes I order a curry as well because my local place makes an amazing one. Tiffany's house is a casino. Nice. Beef and broccoli is so good though. I went for Chinese food like at some point last year, and my one friend got beef and broccoli, and it was like the best thing that I ate that night, and I was like, low-key, beef and broccoli is underrated. It's very good. Okay, let's get these orders. Oh, something from mom. I think it's the Kleenex box. Living room zipper. Dash of soy sauce in there, next level. Now I actually want sushi. Oh, wonton soup is an underrated banger. I need to try that. I don't think I've tried that yet. Oh, this is how I redid my little like depressed area. It doesn't look as depressed, but I still call it, this is like the heartbreak garden. Just still pretty depressing. Where I sit when I don't feel like I want to be in the world. Soup dumpling. Oh, yeah. I want to try that soup dumpling lasagna thing, too. I saw that a couple times. The swamp of sadness. Exactly. I think I'm going to move this little seating area over slightly. Great. Now I'm hungry again. That'll happen. I have a bunch of salad mixes. I love a bagged salad, not gonna lie. That is like my go-to, which it sounds sadder than it is. I enjoy it quite a lot. Don't feel bad for me in my bag salad, because I get a sweet Italian pickle salad? Hello? A sweet Italian pickle salad? I also have in my fridge a kale Caesar salad. Heart is in the wrong spot. My heart's in the wrong place. Cringe. And I don't care. So I might either do that or I do have a frozen pizza, but I like to keep the frozen pizza on hand for when I'm feeling real butt. When I'm feeling like real butts. As opposed to not real butts. As opposed to unreal butts. Bag salads are so easy though because the head of lettuce won't survive in my fridge. 100%. I don't know if I want to go to Shoppers now. I feel too lazy to leave my house. Also, I had to put on real clothes. I have not put on real clothes today. That's totally fair. We can totally pass on that. And I will not complain at all. Do I necessarily feel like going out after stream? No. Bag salads are delicious. Not no bag salads are delicious. No, bag salads are delicious. Great when you don't have the energy to cook. They are, honestly, I will not buy all the individual pieces that it takes that are in a bag salad. There's no way that I'm buying all those different types of lettuce and green onions and whatever the heck else they shred up and put in there. By the time I bought all this stuff, it'd be like a $17 salad. Or that's being quite generous to myself, actually. The dill bag salad. I'm getting very hungry now. Bag is superior if you want my ADHD self to take the time to wash lettuce. Throw in a bean medley salad on it and done. Yes, I have to try that. You've been talking about that. Okay, let's do the third member of the throuple on this side. Washing lettuce, too much work. I live for bag salad. I usually add peppers and a cucumber to it. Oh, that's nice. I don't know if I have enough space for this custom design over here. I hope I do. Please allow me. Yes! This one is right on the water. Mom's tissue box. Cute! Now we have 4 tables, and that's a much better number of tables for this farm to table restaurant. Very cute, very cute, very cute. And we need to put a custom design underneath here. I've been trying to meal prep, but then I get bored of eating the same thing every day. Ooh, valid. Washing lettuce? Is that the 1800s? Who am I, Mother Hubbard? 100%. A Hubbard percent. You just like, you find yourself washing lettuce and you just look up at your reflection in the cupboard and you're like wearing a little Amish paper bonnet. What the hell is this? That's so cute! Wait, I have to move this up 1 space, actually. This whole custom design has to move up 1. Not a bonnet. I meal prepped once, 1 solid week, and never hated eating so much in my life. Ye old lettuce washing. Not the bonnet. Make stuff you can freeze. Yes. I will say, I have gotten into the habit of making large batches of soup and freezing it. And now I have like 3 different kinds of soup in my freezer, so if I get sick of one, then I just eat the other one, and they're literally not going to go bad because they're in the freezer. I freeze them in portions. So it's not like I have to defrost a bunch of it. But even still, I don't want to eat that every day. I had a good sandwich and a good smoothie today, so I feel like I've been eating pretty good today. I love this. This is very cute. And we need to put some little custom designs down on the ground as well. These guys. I've been wanting to I wanted to get some knockoff super cubes on Amazon. Yes! Aubrey the cat, hello! Also, if you guys just came in, you need to see my birthday nails. Focus, please, focus. Don't focus on my face, focus on the nails. Oh my god. I'm out of shape. There we go. See my birthday nails. Delicious. Jewelry. Those are gorgeous. Thank you. I have reformed my Uber Eats ways and I do it much less now. I actually enjoying eating more now. Even though I'm not making everything from scratch, I'm definitely eating better. Love that. I really love my beautiful nails. The tech really went off. Oh yeah, he did his big one. It was funny because the inspo that I brought in, I'll show it to you. And when he saw it, he was like, yes, yes, yes. And I think he even said, this is my favorite nail inspo you've brought me. But this is what I brought. Go to big screen. Oh god, my zit is... So this is what I brought in. Hello? This is the inspo, right? This is the inspo that I brought in. That's exactly what I wanted. Awesome. And then this is... especially on the ring finger, he went all in. I did not ask for that gold around it. And I didn't ask for cat's eye in it, but he did cat's eye in there. Which really makes it look like dynamic and jewelry-esque. I love the tortoise shell as well. Anyways. Oh my god. Don't look at my face. I hate it so much. Oh my god. I need little screen for me so that I don't think about it. Combining pre-made grocery store items at ADHD, a life hack. He did a great job. He's the best. It's so funny. I will not dox myself saying the nail salon that I go to, but every time I'm talking to somebody in this area and I say, oh my god, I love your nails, they're like, I go to that one. And I'm like, what? I go there too. And it takes... I've talked to 3 separate people. Actually, the only 3 people that I've ever complimented their nails in this area have said they go to the same salon. It's the shit. It's the place to go. How long did that take him? I got there at 2:30. I also did my toes, but I got there at 2:30 and I left at 5:30. So it did take 3 hours. And so it did take 3 hours. Oh no, wait. Jess, what time is your appointment? Because Jess came in right after. 5. So it was 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Not 3. 2.5. It's the best. I got put onto them by a friend. No, I'm telling you, like, every time. 5. Okay, so. I stole Jess's tech. I tried different techs at the same place, and they were good. They were all good, but he's the best. Okay, I feel like a sandwich is very farm to table-y. I don't want this to feel like this isn't the fanciest date spot ever. This is farm to table. Oh, gnocchi is cute. I also feel like a pizza is very farm to table-y, and like a sandwich. I feel like that's cute. I feel like I'll give the pasta. I'll give the pasta to this one over here, dramatic on the rocks. Actually, I'll give them spaghetti. And I'll give the throuple the pizza. Duh. And I'll give this one the sandwich. And this one the gnocchi. The time it took, I mean. Because it's so popular and busy there, or because of the designs? Because of the designs, yeah. Because of the designs. Like, the time that the design took. Because it took a lot of layers. So it was supposed to be 5:15 because I had to wait for your butt. It was supposed to be... It was about 5:15 because I had to wait for your butt to get out of my spot. There's a famous nail place here called Cute Nails, known for their nail art. My bestie got me a gift card a few years ago for my B-day, so I could finally afford to get a set there. That's so sweet. Exactly. Exactly, Eddie. They are known for being very consistent no matter who you see, and they take walk-ins. Yes. They do take walk-ins. They have a lot of techs. There's like always a horde of people waiting in the back, ready to leap to action. And also, like, my friend that I went with her, she had never been there, and she wanted to get like hand-drawn like doodles because she was going on a Disney cruise, and it was very cute. But the design that she had in mind was very specific, and it was like really art heavy. Like, they were gonna have to do a lot of like technical little lines and stuff. So they had to ask like 3 different techs. Oh, can you do this? Can you do this? I'm definitely doing that. Oh my god. 100%. No, the ducks are also on a date. But 100% the ducks are also on a date, and I'm definitely going to also have to put something right between them, because the ducks are also on a date. What are they eating? Bread. Don't feed ducks bread. I don't think it's good for them. What should the ducks eat? I mean, I feel like bread is cute. Like putting a little scone. Or this little bread! Oh my god, this little bread on the cutting board. Honestly, I don't care. I know bread is not good for ducks in real life, but I find it so cute that they eat bread. That's freaking cute. No, it has to be the other way. That's cute. There's nothing worse than going to your usual spot and getting stuck with the nail tech that's not as good or slices your cuticles. Oh yeah. All I'm hearing in my head is when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. And the sta da 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 amore. I'm the most basic girl with my nails. Flashy for me is a French with chrome. My background is a little bit messy right now, but thank you. It's a kitty. I don't know why I said it like that. I wanted a tree standee. I know. There's one nail tech there that Jess does really not like. Especially. I feel like I also want to do like some little... Oh yes, we can continue the farm aesthetic into other parts of this build. No doy. my nemesis. Speaking of Uber Eats slash DoorDash, I have pho coming my way. I freaking love that. Ew. I'm so sorry. I went Animal Crossing villager for a moment there. I love Cute Nail Studio because they offer 25% discount for full service industry workers, which includes waitstaff, retail, pre-cabs, nurses, and even spicy workers. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, so if you work in the service industry, they'll give you a discount. Got it. I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna put in a wheat field back here. And also, I was actually wanting to put a tree standee back here. Oh my god. Move out of my way, chairs. I need to free. Uber Eats mentioned, I guess I'll have to order food now. Not my fault! Of course not. You had to. It was simply a must. The moment that it was mentioned, it was essential. Oh yeah, I shouldn't put that style of... That's very cute. I love that. I need a wooden box. I need flowers. Wooden box. Spicy workers should get discounts because that's kind of mandatory for them. That's awesome, Mandy. Now that's hot and sweaty. Wooden box, wooden box, wooden box. Have to keep saying it. No, don't forget why I came to my storage. Then I want stuff to put on top of wooden box, which is candles. Yes, pink candles. I said that as if it was like candles. Yes, I mean pink candles. Oh my god! I also forgot to say 3.0 granola fits have been chef's kiss. They're so posh. Thank you! I love this one. This one really feels super cute. I love the Hello Kitty stuff. Also, whenever I wear the My Melody hood thing, I do feel very extra. I do need hydration. Where, oh where? I always peek at the toes, and I can tell who's been wearing pleasers. Carnations? Oh, that's so freaking cute. Oh my god, that's baby adorable. I freaking love it. Aww. Oh yes, I wanted to get more topiaries to put around this, but I really love that. That came out so beautiful. Oh my god, why do I love that so much? That's so cute. It looks so cute. That's baby. I need... Actually, if I put a red milk crate... also, only English in the chat, please. I know you speak Japanese. Hello, welcome in. But we can't understand it, so we don't know what you're saying. You could be saying anything. Just please only use English in the chat. Thank you. I fear YouTube has gotten into the Pokemon card community with so many shorts of wholesome stuff. Like giving kids free cards all the time and stuff at conventions. Aw. Okay. Maybe Mom's candle set is very adorable. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. I have not played Pokopia yet, but it looks very cute. I mean, it's giving Animal Crossing. Oh yes, I wanted to get some topiaries as well. And cherry blossom petal piles. No doy. It would be great if YouTube had an auto translation feature, you know, actual good use of AI. True. That would be the better way. It's definitely giving AC. Has anybody else played it here? I am very curious about that too. Okay, put that little guy there. Put one over here. Kind of mimic the other one back there. That's very cute. And then I was thinking, yes, the Bunny Day decoration. Oh my god, that's adorable. And do I want to put something else over here? Like maybe the bottle crates would be cute. The bottle crate with like a cherry blossom bonsai on top. Let's see. I'm going to head out. Laura Megan, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you hanging out. It's quite late. I'm starting to fall asleep. Thanks for a great stream. Love you all. Love you too, Laura Megan. Have a good night. My roomie's just got a Switch 2 this morning, but she got ZA instead, so we don't have any... Since we don't have any friends that currently have Pokopia. Yes. I have ZA. What if I put Ethereum plant instead? I'm thinking Ethereum plant or bonsai, but I feel like Ethereum plant. Did I get a red one? That is cute. That is cute. And what else did I had something. Oh, the bonsai. Star clock down here. Is it any good? I've heard mixed reviews. I like it, but I feel like there's some very obvious ways that it could be better that make me slightly... I think the hype from Arceus was so huge, and I loved Arceus so much. So I think that, like, comparison is the thief of joy in many ways. Like, I think if it had just been ZA, then it would look a lot better. But when they put the Legends part on it, automatically, of course, you're going to compare it. I will say, though, I do love the gameplay itself. But there aren't as many... The things that I don't like are there aren't as many Pokemon as I thought. Like, there's some that I love in the game that I don't see, like, on their... Oh, is Jess heading out? Michael is wired right now, so I'm gonna scoot and play with him. Oh, nice! Have a fun time with Kitty Cat. Aw. See you later! Oh, thank you, Aubrey. And thank you, GB5. Gotcha. So as a Legends game, meh in comparison, going on its own thing, decent game. Yes, going on its own thing, I think it's actually pretty fun. And I have played through quite a bit of it. Okay, actually, I will say one major plus of ZA, the storytelling is good. I'll send you a video, he's bonkers. Nice. The storytelling is really good. Like, they really nailed the RPG energy. And the progression through the story, like, I'm still relatively early. Like, I don't know how many hours I put in. Let me just check, actually. Oh god, my Zit. I just have to block it because I don't want people seeing my friend code. ZA, I played for 20 hours or more. So I feel like 20 hours in, I'm enjoying the game. Sid. Sid, get out of here. I have Arceus, but I never played it because there were too many games coming out at that point. ZA is a continuation of my favorite Pokemon generation. Oh, nice. I mean, honestly, I have had fun playing it. The outfits are bomb. I'm really enjoying dressing my character up. I haven't played in a little bit because I started playing Baldur's Gate, and that's kind of consumed my whole personality. Okay, I want to put another barrel right here. Arceus is a prequel. Ah! The classic BG3 effect. Sid wanted to go on a date. Exactly. No, I've really been enjoying BG3. I just got through like a major complicated story arc and it was so difficult. Like I had to go back so much further. You know when you're like playing a game that you have a lot of save points in and you have to go back like so much further than you think you have to go back just to avoid the choices that you made. Like I made one choice that affected like a ripple effect of like, well then now I can't do that and I can't do that and I can't do that. So I had to go back like 7 or 8 save points. And that hurt. That really hurt. Ugh. Whose house should I work on next? Ooh, I think Dobie. You said Dobie, right? That's the one I wanted to play. I never played a Pokemon game, and that one seemed very interesting to me. Yeah, Arceus, honestly, I really enjoyed Arceus a lot. It was very, very fun. Okay, maybe I'll put a Nova Lights, and maybe I'll get some Star Fragments, and also Crystal, Heart Crystals as well. And some Star Fragments. I finally have a laptop that can handle BG3 and I'm excited to eventually play it. Honestly, I am excited for you. It's really fun. I mean, you love fantasy stuff too, Casey, so you will love it. Oh, somebody's car alarm going off. Drop one here. I love dropped items. Like, get into it. If you're not dropping items, start dropping some items around. This area is so cutesy! I know, I love it! I need to pick up your bread momentarily because I need to drop a heart crystal behind you. Very baby. No, I can't put anything here. Dang it, let me drop something here. Maybe I'll drop it over here. Drop it like a heart. Legends Arceus is one of my top games. The fact that I can forage and craft and have cute Pokemon? Yes, 100%. I want to play BG3 so bad for the story, but I'm not an RPG person, so I wanted to play with my friend, but we tried. When we tried, we both kept getting frustrated. I haven't tried again. I'm sure you could find a play that lets you, if you want the story without playing. I just noticed the hearts under the tables. That's an adorable design. I love this design so much. It's so cute. It was one of the first ones that I downloaded. I think I had had it saved for a while. Let me put another heart crystal over here. Yes, that's cute. This is giving me everything that I needed to give me. And I'm going to put some more barrels over here. Oh yeah, I have wheat fields. I need to throw those over the place too. And I was going to do... Oh, cherry blossom bonsai! I forgot I had you. Yes! Sorry, I like yelled that into the mic. Hello? This is so cute! Oh my god! You've never seen a farm to table like this before. This is so cute. Somebody's knocking hard on a wall or a ceiling or something. I want a roleplay. I want the roleplay of D&D without the monotonous battle. I did mine on balanced mode, but there is like an easier mode too. You probably tried that. It is difficult though. Makeover is perfect. Adorable. Let me move my face out of the way for a second too. Like, this is so cute. Like, look at this from up here. Your character's outfit is so cute too. Thank you. Like, from up here, this is such a cute view. You see the whole farm. And you see a bit of the farm, the table part of the farm to table as well. So cute. And then you see this cute restaurant. How sweet. I want to know the dream number. The dream address. Oops, I completely forgot what I was doing. I do have a dream address for this island, but it is the previous version of the island because this is a forever island that I've redecorated. So this version will override the next version, so I haven't posted this version yet. But this, if you would like to visit the previous version of this island, then that's the dream address down there. All the pig makes me happy. The bunny is the perfect host. Oh yeah, the bunny takes you to the table. That's adorable. I love that. Anyone hosting parties? Not on the stream. We don't do that, but yeah. I like this lineup too. I find it a little bit odd that these two are just like in the corner by themselves. The bright fuchsia ones, but they were a little bit spread. No, don't worry about it, Aubrey. I'm just letting you know. Don't worry about it at all. If they were more spread out, like if Vladimir was like over here and Tutu was up here, I think they would look a little bit more better in their layout, but they're still very cute. Guys, I don't know how this is possible. I've gone over time without even realizing it. I did not know that it was 6:20. Hello? How did this happen? Actually, I'll go to this. Because this sandwich, honestly, I don't know why, but this looks like the most enticing thing that I would want to eat from everything that's put out. Actually, the gnocchi I'd probably go for, because that does look good. Obby. Oh, okay. I don't wanna work. I just wanna play Animal Crossing all day. Time flies when you're having fun. Truly, this stream, like, I felt like it started slow, and yet it ramped up in a way for some reason. I was talking about healthcare stuff was what kicked it off, and then I was like, okay, we're in the flow. And then it just whooshed by. But thank you all. for being here. Casey, thanks for popping in. I love this build. Honestly, it's really fun. I've been putting off decorating this area for a while. I have no idea why because I'm so happy with how it turned out. Abby, thank you for being here. King Note, Eddie, GB5, Mandy, Julia, everybody. Azula, thank you for being here. I always remember that Zoe is lurking for some reason in my head. I always think, oh yeah, Zoe's lurking. There's so many other people that have been lurking today. Az was also lurking for a little bit there, I remember. And if I don't remember that you said that you're lurking, I still very much appreciate you being here. Remember to like the stream on your way out. Nice to be here even if I was working. I remembered. Good job, brain. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend. And bye to this stupid little zit I hope I never see you again in my life.